Today we're going to be doing the story of the first bunch and the resurrection of Christ. So once upon a time, a very long time ago, when Jesus was resurrected the same day, so as I told you guys before, the people in Israel used to celebrate their harvest in the month of May and June in these times, and very when it was hot and it was ready for the wheat crops to be cut and harvested so they can, make bread out of it or whatever other things that they use the crops for. So they used to make a bunch and tie them all together. And so the first bunch was harvested on the day that Jesus was resurrected. So it basically meant, so what they used to do, they used to take 7 weeks, and after those 7 weeks, they used to harvest a bunch, the entire field up in 7 weeks. It used to take 7 weeks to harvest them and cut them and then trim them or whatever, whatever they do or whatever they use it for. So 7 weeks was a span of 50 days. And so in those 50 days, in the 50th day, they used to make bread, and while they were making the bread, the fire was symbolized as the Holy Spirit, and it was since they used it for the bread, and then they used to make the bread and they used to present it in the temple, and everyone used to come there. Everyone used to take their harvest and make the bread, and the fire and Holy Spirit used to come in the form of fire or just fire, and so they used to present it in the temple. So spiritually, it just means that we are the crops, and God is preparing us for the harvesting. And the first bunch was Jesus, as he resurrected that day. So he is resurrected. He was the first bunch. And now we are all the crops that are left. And we all need to be harvested. And Jesus is getting all of us ready for what is coming up and for his second coming. And so that we can all be resurrected with him. And when he comes for the second time, and we'll all be harvested. And yeah, that's what it means spiritually. So now we're moving on to our drawings, but before that, we're going to be doing the moral of today's story. So the moral of today's story is that we have to when you want to grow a crop and when you want to grow anything in general, you need to have a seed for the thing, for whatever you're growing, whether it's wheat or whether it is oranges or fruit or just anything, vegetables or fruit. You need a seed or some soil or just gardening supplies for it to start growing. The seed is basically us, and we need to slowly intake the word of God, worship it, and those are gonna we could take all those things such as soil and water and food, fertilizer that is used in the plants, and spiritually that's our feed, and our feed is the word of God, and how we worship him and his word, and how we all the books in the Bible and how we read them. So his word is basically our feed. So if we're the plant and his word, and we need the word of God to feed ourselves, so we can grow and we can be more spiritual and we can grow into a very healthy plant. At the end, when Jesus is here for the second coming, we can all be harvested with him. And yeah. And that's the moral of today's story. So now we're moving on to our drawings for today. So let's go. Okay guys, so we are back now. We have our drawings, they are done. So we are going to, and remember, you guys can also do them right now when we show them to you. You guys can definitely try to recreate them or whatever. All you guys need is a piece of paper, some pencils, some colors, some crayons, So yeah. So anyway, so in 3, 2, 1. So here are the drawings. Let me just walk you guys through. So here is my name. It is beautiful. So I just try to do something cool, but it does not look very amazing. And we have wheat. I wrote wheat over here. I don't know why. Super basic. And then I drew the little strand of wheat, and that is it.
I think mine is way better than Susanna's because I have more detail for the first time. So yeah. I drew some wheat, wrote my name right here in red because my favorite color is red for some reason. It's just red. So yeah. And I have some red wheat because I love red.
So right now, you guys, I am working on my little flower. So I'll show you guys, walk you guys through what I've done before, and I'll tell you guys what I'm doing currently. So I made some 3 little rings. So this is the first one. You guys know how trendy clay rings are currently. So I made this really, really pretty rainbow one. It is not dried yet, so I'm just kind of scared to put it all the way through my here. And then I made this really pretty blue one. It's like this pastel-y blue color. I also made this white one with yellow. It's also really pretty. So those are 3 rings I made. I also made these little egg earrings. They're really pretty, really, really cute looking. And this is what they look like. I need to put the jump rings inside. We'll do that together. I put in one of them, but I didn't go as well as I thought it would. So for the next one, I'm going to wait for it to dry. And then I have these 2 little round yellow circles or balls or whatever. And I'm going to be putting like a smiley face on top. Yeah. So I think it would be really cute. It would look really pretty. So we're waiting for those to dry. And I'm going to paint like a cute little smiley face on top with the paint. Yeah. So right now I'm working, let me just put these away. So right now I'm working on a cute little flower. It's going to be pink with this really pretty yellow color. It's going to be cute little earrings. And so I'm just making these cute little pink balls for the little petals. And then the yellow center is going to be, the yellow is going to be for the center. So I'm just going to make the little balls, so I get those going. So I need about 6 of them for each of the flower. So I'm done with 6, but I need 12 to make 2, like a pair of earrings, you know. So I'm gonna start working on my little flower. So I have my little centers ready, and I have my 12 balls. 12 balls. Yep. Yeah. So I'm gonna add a little bit more of the yellow because I think it really needs some more.
Okay.
Would it be too big? I don't know.
So guys, first of all, I made this piggy head, failed the actual piggy, so I'm going to mutate Piggy into Spider Piggy. Because I like spiders. Not that much, because they're scary. And they can also bite you. Which is very...
Okay, so I have my little circle, and I'm going to start, like, putting the petals around it. I'm kind of scared. I don't want to ruin anything. Okay. So we're going to try to make a perfect little circle. Now I'm going to be putting on the eye pin into the flower. So this is the first one. And for the second, oh my god, they look so pretty together. Those are the flower earrings. And now let's see, what should I do next? I want to do something with brown. I just don't know what. Okay guys, so right now I am working on, I tried to make like this really nice sugar cookie, but I didn't like the way it turned out. So now I'm just making like a white, because I have a bunch of like purple clothing. I've been kind of obsessed with like lilac purple color. So I am making like these really cute purple, like lavender looking. They're not actually going to be lavender because lavender looks like it's like long like and stuff, you know. But I'm going to make like a daisy. You know how daisy has like a yellow, daisies have like a yellow middle and like a white outside. So I'm going to make that, but I'm going to do a white inside. It's going to be like a little purple flower with a white inside. So yeah. These 2 are done. Now I'm going to start like putting them together. So let's just go. Okay, so I have the white circle. Now I'm just going to start putting like the purple circles around it. And I think they're going to look so cute together.
Nice.
Okay, so I ended up doing 7 for this one. And I'm just going to take a little eye pin right over here.
And pin your eye out.
No, I'm not going to do that. And don't ever try doing that.
Oh, no. Don't. Warning, do not try that at home.
So now I'm going to start with the second one. And we're just going to take the middle. I'm going to take a little bit out, actually. Because I don't want it to be that big. I want it to be quite, like, the other one, like the same size almost. So yeah, so we're gonna start with the first one, the second one, the 6th, and now for the last one, I need to make another one actually. Okay, that's it. Now I'm gonna put another eye pin in this one, so I can later on put like a little, what is it called? Put a little. Okay, so all my earrings are now done. We're gonna walk you guys through. We're just gonna let them dry for a little bit, and we'll be right back after we are done with the final product. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in a bit. So I'm gonna go walk you guys through all of the ones I made. So I made these really cute little earrings. They're like twisted and they look like candy, like lollipops and stuff. And then you guys saw me just making these ones. These are like the little white. These are the white and purple ones. And then these are my yellow, like hot pink ones, and the yellow ones. And these are my cute little egg ones. I love my egg ones. They're so absolutely adorable. And then my 3 rings. So I made the rainbow one and the blue one and the white and yellow swirly one. So yeah, those are my 3 rings. Okay, and these are my little smiley faces. So I'm just gonna be painting like a cute little smiley face on here and hanging them on with some jump rings, and also like these. So jump rings and my little earring hooks. And yeah.
Okay, guys. So I made this catastrophe piggy because Zizzy, not really Zizzy, but Pony wanted to get revenge for Zizzy, and he killed the pig. So Piggy died. He chopped her head off, and so Piggy needed a new body. So I gave Piggy a new spider buddy, so she can live happily ever after. So basically I just made some very crooked eyes. I made a really nice piggy. So basically I made some blood on it to make it a little more scarier. And there's a lot of blood right here because Piggy is Piggy. So yeah, basically what I did to get at the blood thing on it, I didn't paint it or anything. I just did this and I let it stick for a while. I let it stick, and then I just took it off like that, and then it just made blood. So that's how I did it. And next thing, I made these little legs out of this black clay, and some of it just got mixed with red and white. But yeah, I made the legs out of that, and I made a little red ball. And this happened. I don't know why, but he's just squashed some black somehow. So yeah, Piggy is connected to this little brat. So Piggy is basically connected. She stings him with her bone and blood. And then now she can control him. And she can, now, I'll tell you guys how this happened. So, the chapter. So now there's going to be a boat chapter 8. And in the boat chapter 8, this is going to be the piggy that will attack Pony.
Okay, guys, so if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to comment below more of today's story. Also, subscribe to our channel. Give this video a big thumbs up. Also, turn that post notification bell on so you get notified every single time we post or upload a new video. Stay safe. God bless you.